All right, today we're breaking down one of the most dramatic stories in tech right now. For years, Google was the undisputed king of AI. And then, almost overnight, it felt like they were completely on the back foot. This is the story of their massive, high stakes comeback.
So, this quote, it really just nails the feeling inside Google back in late 2022. I mean, this was a company that prided itself on being 10 steps ahead in artificial intelligence. And then suddenly, this new technology just explodes onto the scene and threatens to change absolutely everything.
So, how did this even happen? To really get why Google's rebound is such a big deal, we first have to understand the shockwave that put them on the defensive in the first place. Let's dig into what happened and why the whole story flipped so fast. Okay, so let's dive right in. Section 1, the Code Red Panic. It all kicked off in those wild, chaotic final months of 2022 when the entire AI landscape was basically redrawn in the blink of an eye. I mean, the speed of all this was just dizzying. ChatGPT didn't just launch, it completely captured the world's imagination. Then Google's old rival, Microsoft, moves with incredible speed, pouring billions into OpenAI and immediately turning that tech right against Google's most precious asset, search. The pressure was just immense, and when a small factual error in Google's own AI demo became a global headline, well, that just cemented the story. Google was falling behind. And you know how it is in the tech world. Perception can become reality fast. For the first time in over a decade, the narrative was that Google, the undisputed research leader in AI, was somehow losing the most important race of the next generation.
But here's the thing. While the rest of the world was seeing panic, inside Google, something else was happening. They were mobilizing for a comeback. This wasn't about starting a race from behind. This was about waking a sleeping giant.
And this is really the key point, right? Google wasn't starting from zero, not even close. They were mobilizing an arsenal they've been building for years. The best AI talent, unbelievable data sets, and just unimaginable computing power. That Code Red finally forced them to do something huge. Combine their two elite, and let's be honest, often rival AI labs, DeepMind and Google Brain, into one single, unified force. You know, sometimes it takes a real external threat to make things happen. That pressure from OpenAI and Microsoft, it was like a lightning bolt. It broke down all the internal walls, focused the entire company's energy, and just accelerated everything. Timelines went from years to months. So where did all that focus and energy go? Well, it went straight into Google's powerful counterpunch, Project Gemini, a next-generation AI built from the ground up to leapfrog the competition. Okay, so this gets us to the secret sauce behind Gemini. It's a term you're going to hear a lot, native multimodality. What does that even mean? Well, think of it this way. It wasn't just a text model that later learned to see pictures. From its very first line of code, Gemini was designed to understand and reason across text, images, audio, and video all at once. Kind of like we do. And their strategy here was just brilliant. They didn't build a one-size-fits-all model. Nope, they created a whole family. You've got Ultra, the absolute powerhouse for massive, complex problems. Then there's Pro, the versatile workhorse for everyday apps. And then you have Nano, a super efficient version designed to run right on your phone. So did it work? Oh yeah, the results were pretty stunning. Take this benchmark, MMLU, it's a huge deal for measuring an AI's general knowledge and problem-solving skills. Gemini Ultra became the first AI model ever to outperform human experts on this test. In fact, it beat OpenAI's best model, GPT-4, on 30 out of 32 standard academic tests. That's a huge signal of a major shift in raw power. But look, a powerful model is one thing. Having it sit in a lab doesn't change the world. Google's real ace in the hole, its true trump card, is its distribution, its unmatched ability to create an AI for everywhere. Just look at this number. Billions. That one word is what should keep Google's competition up at night, because this is where the company's insane scale becomes their ultimate weapon. See, this isn't about getting you to download some new, separate app. Gemini is being woven right into the digital fabric of our lives, the products that, let's face it, billions of us use every single day. It's coming to Search, your Gmail, your Android phone, your work documents. It's an upgrade to the digital world you already live in. And this really shows you the two completely different game plans here. On one side, you have Microsoft and OpenAI, who are basically trying to get you to switch over to a new destination like Bing or ChatGPT. Google's play,
It's what you might call ambient. They're upgrading the tools you already rely on, making AI helpful everywhere without you even having to think about it.
So yeah, Google's comeback has been incredible. But make no mistake, this race is far from over. In fact, what this really does is kick off a brand new, way more intense chapter.
Let's just rewind for a second. Just think back to the headlines from not even a year ago. The whole conversation was dominated by this one question: has Google lost the AI race? It was an existential threat. And now, fast forward to today, the headlines are completely different. It's a total 180, a stunning, sudden rebound that has completely reshaped how everybody sees the AI landscape. So where does that leave us? Well, what we have now is a real heavyweight fight. This thing is tighter than ever. You've got Google with its incredible research, all that data, and its massive distribution network. And then you've got Microsoft and OpenAI with their lightning speed and their deep connections in the business world. You see, Google's comeback wasn't the finish line. It was the starting gun for the real AI wars. This ensures a period of intense, ferocious competition. And that leaves all of us with the big question. With these giants now fully awake and battling it out, what incredible, world-changing innovations are we about to see next?